All right. Hey, everybody. We are recording. I am here with Melanie Prescott of Platinum TC Services and Brian Perry of Lyon Real Estate. And I'm just here actually to introduce you to one of our brand new partners to our Sacramento Real Producers platform. And she comes in the best way. She comes via a recommendation from Brian, who has been just a really big cheerleader of Sacramento Real Producers coming and launching in this area. We've gotten to talk a lot and feature Brian in one of our issues, and he called me the other day and said, hey, I've got somebody really great that belongs in this network. And so really, instead of me explaining what we chatted about, Brian, I'm going to turn it over to you and let you tell us a little bit about Melanie.
Sure. So I met Melanie 2 years ago when I came over to Lyon Real Estate, and I had used an in-house TC at my former company, and when coming over to Lyon, they asked me to use their in-house TC. And at first I was like, I know who I like, and they said, you know what, give it a shot. So I met with Melanie, and within 5 to 10 minutes, she felt comfortable with me. I didn't have to train her, which is a huge deal. After 17 years and using handfuls of TCs, it's rare to come across somebody who knows the business as well as she does, as well as a seasoned agent does. And she had that. She also knew I was really hands off. I don't like somebody talking to me all day. I'm really busy, and she knows that. And so we have a very strong trust relationship. She's also a team player. And I would say that her best attribute is she's honest and she accepts responsibility. So whenever we've had a problem, she'll call me or text me and say, what do you want me to do? And we'll talk it out. Sometimes I want her to handle it, and sometimes I handle it, but she gives me the option, which is super important when you do as many transactions as I do. So that's why I love Melanie. She left Lyon and she went off on her own to start her own company. And I wasn't skeptical, but I was concerned because having her in-house, that's all I knew. And her going out on her own platform and doing her own thing, there's always that nervousness. Can she pull it off the way she did when she was in-house? And not only has she pulled it off, but I would even say it's better. So our relationship has grown, and I think she's gonna do a fantastic job serving other companies as well as Lyon agents.
Man, I mean, Melanie, can you say anything?
Guys, I don't even know what to say now.
No one paid me to say that. That's how I feel.
Love it, yes.
I have a few shoes now.
She did not pay for these reviews.
No, she's fantastic.
Yeah, I love that. Well, and I mean, you guys know that really what we are about and how we like to build this network is through genuine, true, proven relationships. And so this could not be more what we are about. And so I just love that. And then Melanie, you and I got to meet, and I'm already a huge fan of you. I feel like we already know each other pretty well. It's been super fun to just laugh and get to know you. I want to give you a chance to talk now because we've been talking about you, but tell us a little bit about who you are and why you love what you do.
Here's the thing. I'm actually a super laid back person. I just like to chill, have a good time, have a cocktail here and there. And, but I'm very hardworking. And so about being a TC, I didn't know I was going to be a great TC. I was an auditor before that. And somebody gave me the opportunity to be a TC. And when I just started doing it, I realized this is where I was supposed to be. So everybody kind of knows, you want to be a firefighter when you're growing up. You want to be this, you want to be that. Who knew what a TC was? And it was just kind of handed to me, this job, and somebody thought that I'd be good at it, and it worked. It worked, and I actually love what I do, which is why after almost 8 years of doing this, I still love my job every day. I mean, even the days when you have the bad days and maybe it's too busy or whatever, it's just a great job. First of all, lots of human interaction, which I love, constantly dealing with people, and no two transactions are the same. So I got lucky. I feel like I'm one of those lucky people who found their dream job. And that's how I feel about being a TC, is that this is the dream job. And then when you have clients like Brian, who are super easy to work with and allow you to do your job and they do their job, it makes the job even better.
I think you're the only person that would say that about me.
But here's the thing. Brian and I hardly ever have to talk. It's kind of like we just work that way.
Yeah.
And I like that because he doesn't like to micromanage. And when somebody micromanages, you actually like, it's kind of time sucking, right?
Yeah.
And he just knows that it's going to get done. And if it doesn't, you know, like Brian said, I'm very honest. I can own, you know, my own mistakes. If I make a mistake, Brian, hey man, I'm sorry. Totally dropped the ball on that. Because none of us are perfect. We all do it.
Well, there's too many moving parts to not make a mistake here and there. And I just want to add this to that whole thing. With all the people I've worked with outside of my personal assistant, Melanie's probably the second person in my entire career that is an extension of me, not just another person in the deal. And that's what helps as well, because a lot of TCs, they're just doing their job, especially in-house TCs. They're just pushing paper. But with Melanie, she's truly an extension of who we are, so much so that we even feature her as a team member on our website, because that's how much a part of it she is.
That's incredible. Well, you're going to get to hear, actually, for those of you watching, more of Melanie's story. We're going to feature her in one of our upcoming issues. You're going to get to hear a little bit more about her. But just for the sake of time, I want to be able to wrap up. And Melanie, I want you to let us know, or let people watching know, how they can get a hold of you. And then also, I know that you have something, kind of an incentive coming up right now that you can tell people about, a program that you're running for the last quarter. So tell us really quickly about that, and then we'll wrap up.
I love it. I'm super excited. So I am running a contest for all of my agents across the board for the last quarter of the year. And it allows the agents an opportunity to win some great prizes, you know, maybe an open house gift basket. A free transaction will be the grand prize at the end, just by giving me a new listing, giving me a new sale. For those that work with me, if I don't have to ask you for an Avid, that's double points. That's 2 points right there. And as all the real estate agents know, I actually had a guy email me last night and go, "Yeah, you lost me an Avid."
Amen.
So there'll be a drawing every month, and then after the first of the year, I will do the final grand prize, which again is the free TC fee. I love letting my agents know how much I appreciate their business, and this is kind of my way of giving them some incentive to have a great fourth quarter, which I know can tend to run a little bit slow. So, you know, get some pushing out there to just finish strong. That's our contest name, is Finish Strong 2020. And I can always be reached at, via cell phone or email, which is 916-812-7454, or Melanie at platinumtcservices.com. Or you can go to my website, platinumtcservices.com. You can find me there and kind of check me out, or Facebook. You know, there's lots of places.
Awesome. Yeah, well, we'll link all that info in the video too. And then, of course, people know that you can always reach out to me if you want me to help connect you personally. So thank you guys so much for taking the time. Seriously, I appreciate it. I love this. Melanie, we're super excited to have you on the team.
Me too.
And Brian, as always, I just super appreciate your cheerleading of our platform. It's meant a lot. And yeah, we'll see you guys all at the end of the month at our launch party, October 27th.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.